Welcome back to Axon Gamers. I just finished the first Octopath Traveler demo, actually called Project Octopath Traveler. Back then, when it came out, it was very early in development, I think. We now have a newer demo over here, yeah, let's get to it. I want to check out this one. And I'm glad I get the opportunity to check them out back to back to see what actually happened in between, because there was many months in between the two demos. So this is going to be interesting. Thank you for downloading the Octopath Traveler demo. A few things to know before you set out on a journey. In this demo, you can play for 3 hours from start of the game, as recorded in your saved game file. You can choose any of the 8 protagonists, just as in the full version of the game. You will also be able to carry over your saved game data and use it in the full game. Travel beyond starting regions will be restricted. Later chapters of each protagonist's tale, as well as some side stories, are available only in the full game. Okay. But since we can carry over our save data from this demo, I just suppose everything we can do in this demo is gonna be final. Interesting. Same same title screen song, and it seems to be the same intro as well. Yeah, nice. I like it. Oh, we can buy the game. Well, let's take a look at the settings first. I'm actually gonna play it in English, I think. With the first demo, part 1 and 2, I tried both Japanese and English, and the English dub was good. It was good, I have to say. So I'll keep it in English. Quick message speed, thank you. HD Rumble, sure. It's visible now, but yeah, let's keep it on the front. That's it. All right. So for new game this time, I wonder, who am I gonna pick? I can pick anybody. Okay, so it's time to read. I'm gonna read them all. His name is Cyrus, and he's a student, I guess. Your name is Cyrus and you are a scholar. Okay, lol. You teach at the Royal Academy in Atlastan, and though you have numerous admirers, your only true passion is the pursuit of knowledge. There is so much more I would learn. One day you realize that an invaluable tome has vanished from the Royal Library, piquing your insatiable curiosity. Alright, he looks very cool. I have to say, I really like his design. He's a top contender, definitely. And here we have Ophelia. Your name is Ophelia, and you are a cleric. You hail from the snow-swept Frostlands, where you dutifully serve the Order of the Flame under your adoptive father, the Archbishop. As your adoptive sister and best friend prepares to embark on a perilous pilgrimage, you stand ever at their side. But unbeknownst to the both of you, events are about to take a tragic turn. Sounds intriguing? B tier. Hanit. Or Anit. Hanit? I don't know. Your name is Hanit, and you are a hunter. One of the last descendants of an ancient clan that calls the deep forest home. Your prowess with a bow is unmatched. Your master left home 1 year ago, summoned to the hunt a dread beast, and you protected the village while awaiting his return. Then, one day, the return of an old friend gives you cause for concern, and you strike out on a journey of your own. C tier. There we go. He's our pick. I'm gonna read them all anyway, but he's our pick. Therion. Your name is Therion, and you are a thief. While your past is guarded secret, your exploits are known far and wide. Mere whispers of your extravagant heists strike fear into the hearts of the wealthy. Drifting into the clifflands one day, you hear a rumor of great riches to be had. You set your sights on a mansion said to be impregnable, only to find what you never expected. S tier. Alfin. Your name is Alfin, and you are a apothecary? Apothecary? That's a new word for me. But a apothecary apparently treat the wounded and sick in a small village. In a small village called Amid. Or, no? In a small village amid the babbling brooks of Riverlands. Sorry, this text was the toughest one for me yet. Stricken ill as a child, you were saved by a traveler who asks for nothing in return, inspiring you to follow in his footsteps. Okay, right, so he's a medic. Though hesitant to leave the only home you've known, your best friend convinces you to follow your dream, wherever it may lead you. That's interesting, and I also really like that it's a male healer. There's too many like white mages in female white mages in white dresses. Ophelia up here kind of bored me. Her design looks like standard white mage, but she's a summoner. I see. Talent summon. Cool. Or maybe she can just warp. But yeah, I like this one. A tier. And Primrose, Albrecht. Oh, this is new. Oh, I like her design. Your name is Tressa, and you are a merchant. Oh, a merchant. Nice, nice. You stock the shelves at your parents' shop in your sleepy seaside hometown. Yet you often find yourself gazing out at the sea, longing for something more. What lies beyond the horizon? You thought you'd never known the answer. Then one day, an unfamiliar vessel weighs anchor at the docks, changing your life forever. A tier as well. I could pick this character if it wasn't for Therion. I don't know. So Tressa, Cyrus, and Alvin, as well as Albrecht, of course. I really liked his story. Those are the most interesting. But Therion is a no-brainer. I like thieves in games. They just always have these cool designs and usually pretty cool dialogue too. Yeah, and listen to this music.
As you like it.
I had HD rumble as the drink was served. That's cool.
I heard that thief's at it again.
Really? What's he done this time?
Lifted everything off a merchant, leaving the goldsmith. Guess he didn't get his fill at that fancy manor the other day. Still can't believe he made it past all those guards. I'm sure the more the better for him.
That's me.
They were more like decorations than actual guards.
Ain't no point swooning over someone else's work. Someday we'll make it as big as that thief, and then we'll be the talk of the town.
Yeah, you said it, partner.
Voice acting is good. I like it.
Partners in crime, huh?
Oh. It was 10 years ago. Our paths crossed in a particular dingy gaol. I remember that meeting well. After all, it had quite the influence on my career.
Oi!
Oi, get in!
And?
Not even a please?
Ah,
You won't last long in here with that foul mouth, whelp.
Ha!
No? You seem to be doing just fine. He's cocky. Ouch. Dot, dot, dot.
huh?
Impudent brat. You learned your manners the hard way, just like the rest.
Huh.
Hey,
I see you got the same warm welcome I did. Who's this? Yeah, who are you? A no-good tea leaf who got caught in the act, just like yourself.
Oh, really?
Just like me, huh? Well, you look a lot worse. Huh. Well, get used to seeing this ugly boat, cause I ain't getting prettier anytime soon. These guards think they can beat the attitude of us. And they don't go easy on no one here. Least of all teapots like us. Sounds about right. So, ready to be a good little boy and play nice with the guards? Are you? I like this guy.
no.
Nope. And I don't plan on staying here till they change my mind, see? I got me a pin here to unlock the door.
Hey,
Hey, what do you think you're... A little busy right now.
here.
Try using this instead. The key. Where did you get this? Ha! Huh. Snatched it from the guard once he was all riled up. Ah, look at that. Look at the cobblers on this one. Yeah, let's just stand there. Now, let's get out of here. The name's Darius, mate. Darius, huh?
Therion.
Nice. Therion.
Partner.
Well, Therion, looks like you and I are officially partners in crime. Okay, cool. I wonder if he's gonna be our rival, or if he's gonna be like... I don't know. We don't leave these introductions to the game with party members, so either he dies or he's my rival, I guess. Ah, sweet memories.
Fill it up.
Here you go.
Beg pardon, would you happen to be after them Ravis's treasure? If you are, I suggest you think again. Heard another would-be fortune hunter was tossed in the dungeons yesterday.
So what's the count now?
A score? Maybe more? But House Ravis ain't known to be kind to those who covet their wealth. Still, poor thieves can't help but flock to that manor like moths to a flame. Suppose it's all those rumors of their riches that keep them coming. Some say it's enough to buy up the whole town and then...
Just one town?
And then some.
What about the neighbors?
Can't say for sure. No one's ever seen the treasure. Even that master thief they keep talking about would have more than his hands full.
A perfect tale for the tavern.
Right.
Look, when you've been in the business long enough, you can tell things at a glance.
And I got a watch charge, see. Welcome to the stream.
You're a smart and skilled young man. You probably have a long career ahead of you. That's why I'll say it once more. Stay away from that manor.
As if.
Thanks for the advice. Next time, I'll have a tale of my own to tell.
Good intro. A bit longer than the other ones. They say that Ravis may... They say that Ravis Manor's up at the top of the mountain, where only the richest of the rich live. Use the radar in the bottom right to check the area and find your heading. Continue the story here. Side story starting point, save point, hidden item. Okay. So he has like a radar and we can see hidden items, that's nice. Oh, sweet. Yeah, the sprite scaling is still off in this like final demo, that's unfortunate. If you compare the sprite of this character right here to the sprite there, yeah, it's not as sharp. That's too unfortunate, but whatever. I like it. Not gonna buy anything just yet. Or maybe. Those are some really nice upgrades though. But I'm gonna try fighting with this guy before I buy anything. I don't know what spells he have or anything, so let's wait with that just a bit longer. Oh, what? You want something from me? No.
A good day to you.
Folk on the middle level are a reasonable lot. At least they don't look down their noses at us like those snotty nobles. Doesn't mean they all think highly of each other, though.
What is it, youngin?
Cliffside stairs will take you down to the Commoners District. You can get rough down there, so watch yourself. Here in Boulder Fall, the poor types live below, the wealthy up top. Us? Guess we're somewhere in the middle. Oh. I wonder if that's a total change or just something right here. In the previous demo there was actually like characters you talk to save. And here's a book. Interesting.
Hello to you.
Welcome to Boulder Fall, the largest settlement here in the Clifflands. And I guess the characters with no dots you can't talk to? Yeah. Oh. This is just the end, right?
Hello.
The staircase to the east leads to Ravis Manor.
The truth is,
It's the most well-guarded place in town, and they turn almost everyone away at the gates. Not gonna stop us. Just gonna take a look around in this town before we move on. Paid off already? Just like that. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's not waste any time. Only have 3 hours. Oh, that's nice though. Let's try and get that chest. Sweet. Save some money right away. You know what? I have a drink right here, a Monster Energy. I always keep them in my Sunset Overdrive pre-order bonus, like thing that cools them down. I like it. Too much information, I know. Just so very thirsty.
What do we have here?
If I didn't know better, I'd say that we're overcompensating for something. 2 viewers, welcome to the stream.
Alright?
Change posts.
Oi!
You there?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Listen up.
Stop dragging your feet. Walk with purpose.
My apologies.
Yes, sir. We're getting paid a fortune for this job. Do it with pride.
Well, I'll be damned.
It's like an army. Just what kind of place is this? Grr. Oh, dogs. Those guard dogs look vicious. That's not all. The walls are lined with wire. One false move, and it'll sound an alarm, no doubt. Yep, trying to scale the walls would be more trouble than it's worth.
Huh?
Huh? What's this now?
Listen.
What part of no visitors allowed did you not understand?
Exactly.
The Ravises have more important matters to attend than entertaining riffraff like yourself. It won't take long, I swear. I'm merely a merchant looking to... A merchant, you say? Prove it. Prove what? I came to show the lady of the house some of the finest fabrics in the realm. We are supposed to just take you at your word. If you can't show us proof, you can show yourself up. But fine, I'll leave. I swear, the nerve of those hoity-toity types.
Oh.
Never thought the front door would be the easiest way in. Time to get my hands on some proof. Iron Helm? Nice. That's a huge improvement. Wow, 74 to 100. Sweet. So let's see where we can find this so-called proof.
What do we have here?
Well, if it isn't our merchant friend.
No!
Those bloody rabuses. They don't know some of us actually have to work for a living.
Oh, yes.
Turned away at the gate. Join the club. You too? But why? They're doing it to everyone. Rumor has it they're guarding some great treasure inside. But I'm not after their treasure. I just want to show the lady of the house my wares. Then they told me I needed proof. As if this sack of silk dresses is proof enough.
Right.
Indeed. You'll need a letter of introduction to get inside. Letter of what?
Truth is...
House Ravis only does business with the most esteemed merchants and traders.
Ah.
So how can I get one of these letters? It's not easy, that's for sure. First, you'll have to make a name for yourself here in town. Once you've proven yourself a reliable trading partner, then, and only then, will the Ravises write you a letter. That's it. You could count the number of people who earned one on one hand. Yikes. Well, that sounds like an awful lot of work. Are you sure there's no other way? I can think of one at least.
I'll do what thieves do best.
Lifting it from pockets. Lifting it from the pocket of someone who's done the work for me. Yeah, and here's the path action for Therion. Utilize each character's unique action to overcome any obstacle. Try pressing Y in front of a townsperson. Therion can steal the belongings of town people. Right, but that's so broken, can we get like equipment for free? That's sick. Wow, just like that. 100%. Yeah, let's go. Huh. I trust you won't be missing this. Wow, so much stuff. Let's take the shadow. Oh, I can take them all? Just out of curiosity, how long do you plan on following me?
Huh?
So you noticed.
Huh.
For thieves, you aren't very discreet.
Oh,
You are keener than most, friend. As are we. We can tell you've come from the Ravis fortune. If the army surrounding the manor is any indication, it's more than worth the trouble. And have you actually seen this treasure?
Oi, oi.
We don't need to see it. Just look at what they're guarding it. Just look at what they've got guarding it. Yeah, the dogs, I guess. Guards, dogs, traps, you name it. They got it.
And?
And she came all this way to warn me? How thoughtful.
I suppose so.
Look, we've got a proposal for you.
No thanks.
And I've got an answer. No.
Listen,
Just hear us out, mate. We can help each other. Yeah. My partner, she has been inside. You've seen the traps they set up for us. Hells, he walked straight into one of... he walked straight into one and set off an alarm.
oi!
Shut up. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that. Anyway, I got out just fine, and we're here now. So, what you say? It won't be easy to carry all the treasure on your own. We are offering you a helping hand.
Nope.
Nope. I've already got 2 hands. That's enough for me.
Damn you.
So you think you're too good for us? Is that it? I'm a thief, not a nanny.
Say again?
You're an ungrateful bastard. That's what you are.
Are we done here?
Listen, I don't have time to entertain you clowns. I have places to be.
Hey,
You're not going anywhere. Ugh.
Bye now.
Get out of my sight.
Yikes!
Are you with me, mate? Speak to me. Mate. Shrugs.
oi!
Thieves.
Let none escape!
You won't get away. They're on to us.
Partner.
Darius, this way. Got it.
Person!
Damn, we lost them.
Find them!
They can't have gone far. Let's check the back alley.
All right.
They're gone. We should be safe for now. That went better than expected. I wish they could have seen the look on their faces. They deserve it for treating us like teapots. We might be small, but we're smarter than they'll ever be. We can say that again. We put our loaves together. No one can stop us. Take a butcher's at all the loot we got. Take a butcher's at all the loot we got. That's... never heard that before. Yeah, it's quite the haul. Show a little more enthusiasm, mate. This is all ours now. Right. We knew what we wanted, and we took it with our own hands.
Partner.
That's the spirit. All the world's treasures are ours for the taking.
Partner.
If you say so, partner.
That's right.
I do. Mark my words. We're going to be the greatest tea leaves the world's ever seen. I think this story so far is the best, and it's been going on for quite some time. I don't know. It seems to be longer than the other two. Darius. But this is no time for nostalgia. I need to get myself one of those letters. Yeah, they all seem to be 100%, so let's just steal everything, I guess. What an OP character to start with. I'm gonna have so many items, and then when I recruit everybody else, I probably already have equipment to give them all. That's nice. This is so broken, dude. I can't-
A good day.
You get so much stuff for free. I can't believe it. When you've been in the business as long as I have, the Raveses will be begging you for a visit. It's all about experience.
Time to get to work.
Lucky for me, your experience hasn't taught you when to keep your mouth shut. So, a letter bestowed only upon the privileged few who have earned trust of the House Raves. Right.
Now then.
Pleasure doing business with you. Now, to Pepis Travis Manor. Well met, traveler. What can I do for you? Oh. Oh. That's cool. Oh, so you can like replay the openings or something? Or is this how you... I wonder. Well, that's cool. Oh, we'll see in the full game, I guess. Right, so now I'll just go straight to the manor. I don't know if there's anything else I missed. I think I robbed everybody. I can save, of course. Okay, so 30 minutes. The Primrose story was like 45, so let's see what this one has more to offer. I never looked if I could use the steal ability up here, actually. But yeah, story. 2 guards at the gates. If I can hold them, I'm in. Time to sell the merchant. Good day, sirs. I come to call on Ravenses. Would you kindly introduce my arrival? It's all smug now. They're not seeing anyone today. Begone with you at once. Begone, I say. Somebody tells me this one's bark is worse than its bite.
My sincerest apologies.
Allow me to introduce myself. You see, I'm a merchant of some rep. A merchant? Enough repute, you say? Don't make me laugh. You ought not judge a man by his robes.
To tell you the truth.
As a matter of fact, I was personally summoned by the lady of the house. And I doubt she would react kindly upon hearing I was turned away.
What?
Summoned? You? You think we're going to believe that codswallop? If we had a leaf for every rotten thief who gave us that story, it would be as rich as the Ravenses. But since we aren't, we're here, protecting the fortune from would-be swindlers like you. Thought you could outsmart us, didn't you? The next time you're summoned, remember to bring your letter.
Oh.
Would you be referring to this letter, perchance?
What the?
What the?
Hey.
How did you get that? It must be fake.
Desperate times.
Now for the finishing blow. If you still aren't convinced, I fear there's not much else I can do. I'll take my leave, but I will give Lady Ravis a full report on what happened today. I wonder how she will fit. I wonder how she will see fit to deal with this affront to my good name.
Oh, hold on.
Wait, sir. We were all doing our jobs. Yeah. You may pass.
You have my gratitude.
Why, thank you, gentlemen.
Now then.
Now the real fun begins. Look at those trees. I've never seen pixelated trees move around like that. That's pretty cool. I'll just sneak in through that window over there. He said, but I'm gonna take a look around. Saving your progress. You never know when danger might strike, so be sure to save often. Okay, so they changed the save character to this book here. Huh. You can find save points in towns, overworld areas, and dungeons. Alright. No, I wasn't shirking my duty. I was right here at my post. Liar. That's cool, he had candy. That's like a nice touch they can do with characters. Huh, real nice touch, I like it. Broadsword, can I use those? Yes, I can. Nice. Let's see if I got anything else. Super. Invisible wall. Oh, here's a new song. Nice. I like it. Yeah, there was something up there. Let's go take a look.
I'll make this
Okay,
quick.
so here's our first battle in the real demo. Exploit your foe's weaknesses to turn the title battle in your favor. Therion can utilize swords, daggers, and fire abilities in battle. Select attack and choose the weapon you want to use with the directional buttons. Go to Thief Skills, choose Wildfire to see it in action.
My turn.
Cool. Thanks, game. Yeah, boost mode. We know everything about boost mode.
Let's do this. Don't start things you can't finish.
Yeah, same battle music, same victory music. That's good. Two things I really liked about the previous demo, so glad they kept it. Healing rate. Ain't gonna need those.
This is the beginning of your end.
Let's see if boost 2 is enough to one-shot him.
Don't play.
No. Damn it.
My turn. And that's that.
Yeah, I usually don't waste a lot of MP in games like this. However, we are level 1, so and this is one of those games where when you level up, you get full MP. So might as well waste it because you're gonna get it back real soon. Okay, so for these single battles, when you fight one, I think it would be best to defend first to get a boost point. You only take 8 damage, so that's perfect. Then we break his guard, and with the 3 boost points we charged up,
Out of my way.
should be enough. Yes, perfect.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Nice. Let's see what we have here. A treasure chest.
Come on, I've got better
What's
things
this?
to do. My turn.
What is this? Looks like an enemy from Persona 3.
No, you don't.
Not like straight from there, but I mean something like that.
Yes.
Is the lantern weak to fire? That would have been funny. Yes, of course. Let's see if it's weak to swords as well. It would save me some SP or MP. Yep, it's SP actually.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Well, I was hooked on this character ever since I started the stream, but a thief with a broadsword as well. I'm sold. So cool.
Come on, I've got
Yeah,
better
one of
things
this.
to do.
Let's see if I can do the same thing, but instead of spending SP,
No,
let's
you
just
Over here.
do boost max broadsword instead.
Let's do this.
Yeah, nice.
Where's the
Very,
nearest tavern?
very SP efficient. Oh. That's very interesting.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
A room that serves no purpose mechanically.
Out of my way.
But it's just there because of the design of the castle. That's great. I like it.
No, you don't. My turn. Let's do this! Don't start things you can't finish.
From seeing this at E3 last year, or whenever it was released, revealed, I mean, to playing the previous demo, to playing this,
I'll make this quick.
the game went from like, I don't know, to slightly better, to day one. This is super. I like it a lot.
Don't start things you can't finish.
I keep complaining about the sprite scaling, how like the character sprite here looks different to this one, which looks much better. I just realized that maybe that's a result of the game being
This
docked.
is the beginning of your end.
I'm gonna try the game in handheld after this to see, like, maybe it's better. Very interesting. Oh, we can steal in battle as well. Nice. Well, duh. Then obviously this is the character to go for first. Oh, wrong weapon.
Over here.
If I can bring this character and that ability to the rest of the stories of the game, then
My turn.
that's golden. At least in retro RPGs, the best items were items you stole. So,
Let's do this.
the graphical effects
Out of my
and
way.
the sound effects, both just... They're so nice, I
Out of
like
my
them.
way.
They're so meaty. I don't know, I don't have a better word for it.
My turn. Don't start things you can't finish.
You can now learn new skills and job points. Huh. Select skills, then learn skills. You can acquire new skills here. Open the main menu to view new skills you can learn. That was not in the previous demo. Is that why those characters had 4 abilities and this one only have 2? That's interesting. So let's see, skills, learn skills. Learn a variety of skills to gain the upper hand in battle. You can learn skills in any order you choose. You will need increasingly more job points to learn skills, so choose carefully. Oh, this is a good one. It says attack twice though, which is cool as well. Does it take away 2 shield points? That would have been golden. Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm happy you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm gonna keep up the stream, for sure. Thank you very much. Bye. So yeah, a lot of good abilities here. The one that decreases defense combined with all brick, for examples. Attack buff is probably a very good combination. However, HB Thief here says it strikes twice. So I need to try this just to see if it takes away 2 shield points, because that would be cool. I haven't found a skill that does that yet, playing the other 2 campaigns, so, or intros, or whatever. Nice.
I'll make this quick.
Thanks a lot for the follow.
Over here.
Unfortunately, there are no enemies in this dungeon so far that has more than 1 shield point, so I can't try it out just yet. But I can steal some HP.
Are you?
Did you see that damage?
Over here. Out of my way.
Damn. I think I picked the right ability for sure.
My turn. Fuck this. Where's the nearest
I didn't
tavern?
see how much HP it healed though, but if it's like a percentage of what you deal, or if it's the full amount, then that's crazy. This dungeon is far greater than the other 2. I wonder if they remade the other 2 intros from the previous demo. I mean, those 2 were nothing compared to this. If they have not changed those intros, then it's kind of unfair. I mean, that could totally give people the wrong impression of the game. Like, some start with those, or some start with this. I mean, if you buy the game and you play this intro, then you're definitely gonna get a much different impression of the game. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to tell everybody. Play as Therion. That's the way to go. That's a huge heal.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Not gonna have to use any healing items in this demo. Very cool. That was kind of weird. The camera is so far away that the blur that's usually on top of the screen were actually covering me. I couldn't see anything.
Fuck that. Where's the nearest tavern?
Shoutouts to my good friend Alex, who just signed in there on my friends list. His YouTube channel is Return to Mother Base. A very nice guy.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Yeah, so this is gonna look pretty repetitive. I guess I just found the best way to deal with these, so
Don't start things
that'll be
you
it for now.
can't finish.
Oh, we have a treasure down there. I guess. Sure looks like it. So I'm gonna go the other way first.
I'll make this quick.
That's usually how I do in RPGs. I always look for the wrong way to go first to don't miss any like, treasures.
My turn. here too. Where's the nearest tavern?
Bottle of befuddling dust. What a name. If you need anything, just say the word. So we have an item shop. Well, that's fine, I guess. I wouldn't say it breaks the immersion, but it was kind of weird. 51. We already played for longer than Primrose.
So, this is the amazing treasure everyone is talking about. It looks like an ordinary gemstone to me. Can't imagine it's worth all that much.
I wonder if Therion is voiced by Christopher Niosi?
The jewel before you is worth more than your mind could hope to
Sorry
fathom.
to interrupt the game, but yeah, it kind of sounded like it. He's a YouTuber as well, so I thought that would have been cool.
Your inability to discern as much is disconcerting, to say the least.
Who the hell are you? Not just anyone can sneak up on me like that.
I should be the one asking you that question. Not just anyone could have made it this far into the manor, after all.
You won't get answers by stroking my ego.
I meant it as nothing but genuine praise. Allow me to congratulate you on being the first thief to make it here.
You say it as if you wanted this to happen.
Just
Maybe
so,
it did.
we tightened security for that very purpose. We figured no thief worth his salt would be able to turn down such a challenge.
Go on.
To this end, we even asked the barkeep for help. His job?
Wow,
Find
mastermind.
promising thieves and spin tales about this manor.
In other words, you tricked thieves into trying to rob this place.
Think
Wow.
of it more as appealing to their
That's a
inner
really cool
nature.
twist.
The great treasure of Ravus Manor, guarded by a veritable army. What thief could pass up such glory, such riches?
We had such high hopes, but were constantly met with disappointment. But finally, one has proven himself worthy.
I should have seen this coming.
And yet you did not. And I find myself most grateful for your lack of foresight.
So what's your angle?
I need not explain that to you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Heathcote. I am a butler in the service of House Ravus.
You expect me to believe an ordinary butler snuck up on me? Anyway, who you are won't matter once I'm out of here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wow.
I assure you,
He knows how to
you
fight.
won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
What? Let's get this over.
Wow, that's a nice sprite. Not just the sprite, but the animation is really good as well. That definitely looks like something SNK could have made. So since I only heard the boss theme 2 times before, I started to wonder if all the characters have their own boss theme, because this sounds different. Not sure. Okay, so now I can try if it hits twice. Well, let's save it until I can actually use it to heal me as well.
Out of my way.
And let's see if the knife is good on this guy. Yes. Nice. Because I think the HP thief ability uses the knife.
You're too kind.
Yeah, it hits twice. Okay, that ability's broken. I was just lucky to get it. But I mean, it said it hit twice, so that's why I got it, and it turned out to be the right choice. Very nice. And also, boosting makes your regular attack hit twice as well. So I can take away 2 shield points by doing this. And only spending 1 boost point, I should be able to boost max next turn and kill this guy. Yes, definitely.
Out of my way.
Get wrecked.
Are you? You're too.
No, wow, he's arrived. Well,
Out of my way.
I wouldn't say it's always the case, but from playing a lot of MMORPGs, ads first. Okay, so I have 2 boost points. If I just use the regular attack to get his shield down, I should have 3 to be able to fully boost my HP thief. I just wonder if I can buff myself somehow. Restores HP, dart damage, wind damage. BP. Oh, that's boost points. Cool. No, probably not. Well.
My turn. Let's do this. You're too.
Yeah, so this is kind of a simple fight, really, but
My turn.
yeah, not a lot I can do. Did he get an extra turn?
Out of my way.
Cool. Heathcote hopes likely. Sorry, I wasn't able to read that.
Out of my way.
But he's gonna do something dangerous. So now is when we break his shield to get him dizzy. I hope he kind of forgets about that supercharge after we're done with this fully boost. Yeah, he's back to neutral. Nice.
My turn.
Also, something I realized, when you have 3 boost points in a one-on-one like this,
My turn.
always use one of them because you're gonna get one at the end of the turn. So I can take down these 2 shield points with attacking twice, like that, and I should get another boost point.
And that's that.
Or we win. That's also a turnout. And I miss 1 XP to level up. 1. Oh well. And we got an energizing pomegranate.
So, you can hold your own in battle as well. It seems I underestimated you.
Sure did.
That makes 2 of us. Was that a part of your butler training?
Definitely Christopher Niosi.
I see you still have some reservations about my true profession. Though I'm sure my victory here lends my words no credit.
Your victory? What in the...
Don't tell me it's one of those traps underneath.
Any thief worth his
No,
salt
good.
should recognize that band.
It's so old.
The mark of a convict. The fool's bangle, as some call it.
Okay.
Undeniable proof of a thief's humiliating blunder.
Get this off of me!
I do not take my orders from you. I've attached it to your arm for a reason. If anyone is to see it, they shall know of your failure here.
Why, you...
However, I imagine your pride will not permit you to be seen with it, and that makes it perfect leverage for negotiations.
Negotiations?
You may have broken into my home, but for now, I will overlook your transgressions.
This story turned out to be a
More
lot more
company.
interesting than the other two.
Pardon my belated introduction. My name is Cordelia Ravis, and I am the lady of the house.
Regards to your decorator. They sure have a way with traps.
Allow me to explain. The treasure you are after is a family heirloom known as the Dragon Stones.
You don't say.
The Dragon Stones have been in my family for generations.
Wait, dragon stones? I see one.
Yes, once there were more. But the stones were stolen during the chaos following my parents' passing. Fortunately, Heathcote was able to recover the Sapphire Stone.
What
okay.
touching devotion. Is
I
this
see.
the part where I move to tears?
So his story is about like retrieving the other three to get the thing off, I guess.
Perhaps, once you understand your place in this story.
Huh, pretty cool.
If you collect the 3 remaining stones, we shall remove the band from your arm.
So, this was your plan all along.
Yes, but please understand.
Well, aren't you too clever? Setting a thief to catch a thief.
Don't thieves often say, the ensnared has only himself to blame?
Yeah, they do. For a butler, you sure know a lot about thieves, old man.
Yeah, he's definitely a thief himself.
I dare not bore you with my story when there are more pressing matters at hand. Will you undertake Miss Ravis's mission, young thief? If you refuse...
I'll do the job.
Excellent.
Nice.
Then I pray your journey will be a successful one.
I'm hooked, and now is when the demo ends, probably. Ah, what a shame.
Oh, you're back.
With a tale to tell, too. I'll trade it for a drink.
That's cute.
Afraid I don't deal in that currency.
Listen, I just came from Ravis Manor. Had a lovely chat with a fellow named Heathcote. Maybe you know him?
I did warn you not to go there. So, was it everything you expected it to be?
All that and more. And now I'm awfully thirsty. I might need 2 drinks to get this bad taste out of my mouth.
Again with the
Coming right
HD
up.
rumble when you receive the drink. I think that's so cool. Yeah, Therion didn't just look amazing, he turned out to be a really cool character as well. Happy I picked him. I don't know, I don't want to do this. Let's move on with the story, it really intrigued me. But yeah, what can I say? That scene was so cool. Really good. Nice boss fight too. One hour. Nice.
Mr. Therion! Mr. Therion, please wait!
What now?
I came to see you off on your journey. As it is at my behest that you're setting out.
Look, I'm just fulfilling my half of a bargain. Nothing more, nothing less.
I understand that, but
He's right, milady. This is simply an agreement between us and a skilled but short-sighted thief.
Exactly.
There is something you should know before you go. As you saw, I recovered a blue stone. It is known as the Sapphire Dragonstone. The remaining 3 are the Dragonstones of Ruby, Emerald, and Gold,
Cold, huh?
each named for its sheen.
And if I steal them all back for you, you'll remove this band.
Yes.
You have my word.
Your word? Well, that sounds legitimate. Any idea where I should start looking?
Rumor has it that a scholar in Noble Court is researching the Ruby Dragonstone.
Noble Court. Great. I'll fit right in.
I guess this is how they're gonna connect all the characters, like one need to go to the other place and such. Pretty cool.
Mr. Therion!
What is it this time?
Please, do take care out there.
They're related or something. I don't know, she cares so much.
Did I say something amiss?
Never thought a man of my talents would be working for someone like... it's nothing. You'll get your stones back soon.
Just leave the thieving for me. Oh, nice, nice. And so Therion set forth his mission, which he begrudgingly accepted, to retrieve the remaining 3 Dragonstones of House Revis, that he might have the mark of shame removed from his arm. Little did he know what fate awaited him. So good. Wow. Hi, Jickens. Game looks cool indeed. I agree. I love it. So far, so good. Before you continue your journey across Ostera, there are 7 others who await you. Why not venture out and find them? Together, you can defeat even the greatest foes. A monster came out of nowhere, and it got me in the leg. I can hardly put any weight on it. I hate to be a bother, but do you have a healing grape to spare? Yeah, I never use them, so go ahead. It feels good to be back on my feet. I can't thank you enough. I'd have been done for if you hadn't come along. My name is Kit. I'm on a journey to find my father. He disappeared when I was just a boy. Are you on a journey too? Perhaps our paths too will cross again someday. Be safe, and may your travels bring you all that you seek. Thank you. Side stories. There are people who need your help across Ostera. Help the people of the realm. Use the power of path actions. There may be more than one way for you to solve their problems. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. I was planning to end the stream here, but I mean, let's move on for a bit more.
Come on, I've got better things to do. Out of my way.
Love this song.
My turn. Let's do this! Don't start things you can't finish.
Nice, we got our last experience point. Yeah, this was actually a good save point and a good break point. Let me just check what time it is. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. I actually have to stop here. I'm sorry. But thank you all for watching so much. This was a lot of fun. I'm very, very impressed with the game, I have to say. Having played the previous demo, both characters, this character was much better, or at least for me. I enjoyed it so much more, and from thinking of maybe getting the game, I'm definitely gonna get this game, and I'm definitely gonna continue this demo as well. Tomorrow or something, I'll probably resume this very save here and see what more you can do in the demo. It's a demo, so I guess it's limited, but they said that you can play for 3 hours. Let's see how long I played. 1 hour and 16 minutes, was it? Yeah, I still have like 2 hours to play, so why not, right? Alright, so anyways, again, thanks a lot for watching, and as always, until next time, get gaming.